The McCain-Palin campus also stirred up controversy with this campaign ad. Check it out.
Education Week says Obama hasn't made a significant mark on education, that he's elusive on accountability, a staunch defender of the existing public school monopoly. Obama's one accomplishment? Legislation to teach comprehensive sex education to kindergartners. Learning about sex before learning to read? Barack Obama. Wrong on education. Wrong for your family.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
Can't forget that.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part of the commercial, is that he approved that message, because he knows that that is a lie. Obama never passed that legislation, and what he was concerned about in that particular piece of legislation was to protect children from pedophiles, and that was really the truth of it. And apparently lies are working better than the truth these days.
Well, it wasn't.
But let me just finish. I think that the Obama camp, if they wanted to be as vicious as that, they should come out with an ad that says that McCain supports pedophiles. I mean, that is the level of discourse that this ad is promoting.
That's a lie. You know, that would be a lie. But I think two things.
This was a lie too. You say no?
Look, Obama did. I think that ad is a little harsh, because I think anytime you're seeing an ad, you need to look behind it and what the real message is. Number one, that ad, Obama did support legislation to expand sex education. It used to start at 6th grade and go until 12th. He put it to include those in kindergarten and beyond, to teach them how to know how to not touch their, if someone touches their bodies inappropriately. I have that. But it also means that if a kid asks where did babies come from, that it would be up to the individual teacher and how they saw to appropriately teach them about sex. Now, I think it's just, remove it from this particular issue. It's just about putting the power either into the teacher's hands or the parents' hands. And I think many people believe that education should come from the parents. It's just
Elizabeth, the way they're making that ad look is that he is teaching them he's teaching them about sex. I mean, I think they're kind of making it
gets vague. Sex education would be taught to kindergartners as the teacher would see fit. It's just a philosophical thing. In terms of the lipstick, I don't think that lipstick comment, by the way, is overblown. It's an expression, and we can move on to silliness. He didn't mean that was not tied to Sarah Palin, in my opinion. It's just
and when Elizabeth says,
do you know the difference between an ad and propaganda? That is what you call propaganda. That's what that is.
Well, you could say
when
that about
Elizabeth says that it didn't affect her that way, I'm taking her at her word. I'm taking her word. Because, Elizabeth, she will see some stuff sometimes, and I will not see it. But I didn't see that either because I've heard people say it about so many different things, it just never occurred to me.
Which part are you talking about?
The lipstick comment.
People are trying to tie it to Sarah Palin as a dig,
and
as a
she's saying, no, it's not.
Yeah,
and that's what Elizabeth just said.
That has to trickle down to Americans in this country. They put out these lying ads, and people, watch them and think it's true. I mean,
sex education would, in fact, be taught to kindergartners at the teacher's discretion.
But it's about sexual predators, as I pointed out.
You guys know bills. Look, they attach something. It's like, this is a great bill for kids. In addition to that, I'm trying to get a road paved. So there's always something that's attached in certain bills.
Let me ask you something then. Let me ask you something. So if the bill were to protect children from predators, and it also would say, well, maybe we should teach sex education to young children because they are, they are at the mercy of predators, then what is wrong with that?
I think that I don't want any. I'm teaching Jeffrey.
I think we're making a wrong distinction. This bill was not about sex education. This was about keeping kids safe and telling them the things that they could report when they're 4 and 5.